Hello everybody and welcome to United. Manchester United won, Tottenham Hotspur 6. Well, nobody saw that coming, did they? It was an absolute ridiculous match. We absolutely got smashed on the face by Jose Mourinho's Tottenham. Forget the last laugh. He has had all the laughs in that game. He got we got our pants pulled down. We started the game positively. We started the game well. We scored in the opening minute, and I was super excited. Thought that yes, let's go and smash them. But it turned out the other way around. We got our pants pulled down after the minute we scored the goal, and our defense is an absolute joke. It was ridiculously awful. We were terrible. We conceded sloppy goals from individual errors, which could have been easily avoided. But we kept repeating errors and individual errors, and they kept scoring. They're too good a side to miss out on those opportunities with some world-class forwards. And we were ridiculous, and it was a terrible performance from the team, from the defense especially. And Harry Maguire, he shouldn't be the captain of Manchester United. He keeps making errors week in week out, and that's not acceptable from a captain of Manchester United. He's not a leader on the pitch as well. Whenever we concede a goal, he goes down. He doesn't motivate or encourage the team, so he shouldn't be the captain. He made 3 mistakes that led to goals yesterday, and Maguire shouldn't be the captain of Manchester United. He should be dropped from the team after that performance. Yes, the whole as a defensive unit we were terrible, but it was individual errors more than the defensive work. So Maguire, in my opinion, shouldn't be the captain of Manchester United. But look, we got punched by Spurs. They absolutely dominated the proceedings, and they got away with the 3 points, and quite easily. The game was over in like 25-30 minutes. We all knew what was going to happen. But 3 games into the season, and to be honest, we should have lost all 3 of them. Against Brighton, we won the game, but the better team lost that day as well. So it has been a dreadful start to the season. It's now the international break, so we've got some time to go away and reflect ourselves, the players, and get back fresh and start, and maybe try to start the season again after the international break, because that's what we've got to do. We've got just 3 points of the available 9, and that's not acceptable. And yes, some of you are Ole out. I'm not. I'm still backing the manager. I'm Ole in, because I don't see the point of sacking another manager. Whether he's good enough or not, that's a debate for another day, but I'm still backing Ole. And look, Liverpool, they got smashed by Aston Villa 7-2. By Aston Villa, they got smashed, and we were 10 men down against Spurs. So, and I don't see any Liverpool fan clop out. But yes, I totally understand the Ole outers. But we've got to back the manager. There's no point sacking another manager right now. And yes, you can blame the Glazers or maybe Ed Woodward, but that result against Spurs, the only person responsible for that result is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the players, because you can blame the board for not backing him, but end of the day, he is the manager, and that performance was totally on Ole. That defeat was totally on Ole's shoulders, and he accepted that in the press conference. He apologized, and all the players apologized after that performance as well. And they've got to make sure that such days never occur again, and because Manchester United is too big a club to get embarrassed in front of the whole world like that. So it's time to move on. We've got the international break after this. It was an absolute shambolic performance, and we were dreadful. And hopefully we see better days coming forward. Anyways, it was an embarrassing result and a day to forget for all Manchester United fans. But we move on. It's the transfer deadline day. Just a few more hours to go before the transfer window officially shuts down. The official time that it shuts down is 11 p.m. Britain Standard Time, which is 3 a.m. and midnight here in India. So it's going to be interesting now. Alex Telles to Manchester United is a done deal according to Fabrizio Romano. He has confirmed that Alex Telles will now be a Manchester United player. And Telles a few hours ago was spotted arriving at Carrington ahead of his medical. So looks like that deal will be done right now and in a few hours. And it's a 5-year contract. He has agreed a 5-year contract with the club, and the fee was around 15 million euros plus add-ons, which was less than the initial payment which Porto wanted. But Porto had to accept this bid from United because Alex Telles has forced his move out. He wanted to move back to Manchester United, and he pushed for the transfer, and that's the reason why Porto had to accept a lower fee from Manchester United. And the deal is done now, according to Romano and various other sources as well. So Alex Telles will be a Manchester United player, and in my opinion, he is a good signing. We needed another left-footed left back in the squad, and he is regarded as one of the best left backs, if not the best in the world. But he is a quality left back, so we needed Alex Telles. I think he is a good signing, and for a cheap price as well, because he was in his final year of contract. So a good signing from United, and Telles, he will be a Manchester United player now, and the official announcement will be out very soon. Edinson Cavani to Manchester United is a done deal as well, according to Fabrizio Romano, and Cavani's agent confirmed that as well. So Cavani will be a Manchester United player as well. He will have his medicals and be unveiled as a Manchester United player alongside Alex Telles. So I think that will happen today. We'll look forward to that. But look, when my initial reaction to the Cavani rumours, when it came out that United might look to sign a striker, I didn't believe it. I thought it's a load of bollocks, because coming into the season, we had 3 transfer priorities. First was a right winger, which is Jadon Sancho. Second was a centre back, and third was a midfielder, which was Jack Grealish. We haven't signed Jadon Sancho, we haven't signed the centre back, and we haven't got Jack Grealish, but we signed Donny van de Beek, which I think was a smart move. But we haven't got the other 2 priorities, and Alex Telles, and we are now signing Telles and Cavani. Yes, we needed a left-footed left back in the squad, and we needed a backup striker as well, but those weren't the priority, the main priority coming into this transfer window. But this is a desperate signing. It's a panic buy from the board. Apparently they were relaxed with the situation, and they go on to do such desperate things, and that's what annoys and frustrates many United fans, and rightly so, because the main priorities was Jadon Sancho and a centre back and a midfielder. We got the midfielder, we haven't got Sancho, we haven't got a centre back, and that's absolutely ridiculous. And look, Cavani, it's a typical Woodward signing. Solskjaer, he's not Solskjaer signing. Solskjaer is looking for young talents who he can upbring, and who see joining United as a step up. While Edinson Cavani, he's washed up, he's done, he's not in his prime anymore. He's 33 and a half now, and he has signed a 2-year contract. He's on loads of money. His wages will be expensive. We are paying ridiculous amount of agent fee, and he is very injury prone. He's past his prime. Like 4 years ago, he was on the bench for PSG for the last 2 years, and that was it's a typical Ed Woodward signing, and it's a repeat of what we did with Falcao. And that's a typical Ed Woodward signing. It's the board signing, it's not Solskjaer signing. But of course, if you go to ring Solskjaer and ask him with 1 day to go, with a few hours to go, do you want Cavani at the club or no one else, he will say yes to Cavani, and I think that's exactly what happened, because definitely Solskjaer didn't come into this transfer window with his priority and Cavani being on this transfer list. So it is a board's panic buy. It's a desperate signing, and look, Alex Telles, I think, is a good signing, but he wasn't the priority as well coming into the transfer window. But I think he is a good signing. But Cavani he's totally a panic buy. He is coming here only for the money, and he will be on the bench for United. And luckily for Cavani, Martial has been sent off. He got sent off last night against Tottenham, which I think was a ridiculous decision. It was awful from the referee. And so Martial will be suspended for 3 matches. So Cavani will start the first 3 matches of his career at Manchester United. So maybe he can start this career well and maybe score goals. So that's one positive. And I didn't want this deal to happen, but now that it has happened, as a United fan, he is now a United player as well. So every United fan backs the United players. Even before we sign him, we might raise our opinions and doubts about the signing, but once he has signed for Manchester United, all United fans back him, and that's exactly what we are going to do with Cavani. But I think it's a very risky signing, this, and the positive is he will start now for the next 3 games, and we'll see how he does. And he is an improvement to Igalo for sure, and Igalo will be gone in the January transfer window. So Cavani will start matches now, and hopefully he is a different type of striker to Martial is, and hopefully he does well at Manchester United. It's a very risky signing, but we'll see how he does. And I think it will be, that said, Alex Telles and Cavani, I think, will be the only 2 signings we make today. Alex Telles should have been done weeks ago at least, and Cavani is a desperate signing, and I think that's the only 2 signings we will be making. And As much as I want Jadon Sancho, I'm still keeping a little hope of us going and signing Sancho, but I don't really see how that's going to happen. And that's absolutely ridiculous from the board, because Jadon Sancho, he was the first name in this list from Solskjaer. He was the top priority signing. And it's well known to the world now that Manchester United wanted Jadon Sancho, and we have been absolutely left embarrassed in front of the whole world by not signing him. And I don't really see how it happens. Sancho, he wants to come, he wants to join, he agreed his personal terms months ago, and he's even pushing for his transfer now, but I don't really see how United agree to pay that total amount. And even if we do, it's not necessary that Dortmund will accept it. So I think the Sancho boat has sailed, and that's an absolute disgrace, because we should have signed him months ago. We should have got Sancho starting this season against Crystal Palace, and it was an absolute disgraceful decision from the board of not signing him and not backing the manager. But anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure you ring the icon, the bell icon. We might be making another video depending on if we make any more signings. If there's some big update, we will be out here. So turn on your notifications, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you follow us on Instagram and on Twitter. The updates, the live updates, we keep posting updates of all the transfer ongoings and whatever we can expect on our Twitter and our Instagram feed, so on our social accounts. So you will get the links to our social accounts down in the description below. And Cavani and TELLES are United players. Van de Beek is a United player, so it looks like that will be 3 signings. And I was totally expecting Jadon Sancho, but I don't really think it will happen, and that's very disappointing. But it's the board again. They have done it multiple times, but we have to move on now. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you all very soon. Until then, peace.